What is a civilization? What is a country? What's a society? Isn't one of the measures how you treat your weakest link? You know, how do we deal with people who have nothing to eat, people who anywhere in the world have nowhere to sleep? Aren't those basic human rights?
Welcome back to Good People, Good Works as we continue our feature on the group Everyone Deserves a Roof, or Edar, which provides free mobile shelters to the homeless in Los Angeles County, USA. Mr. Samuelson will now give us a demonstration of the unit.
This is a quick little 40-second Edar demo. We'll see how quickly I can do it. So in the daytime, this is your Edar. You put it around, you push it around like this. You pull it. It turns easily. It's kind of like a shopping cart. At night, you unfold it. That's one unfold. Now, you unzip it. That's one zipper. You unzip the other one. You throw your flap back. And hey presto, you now have a single user, self-contained, $500, much better than a damp cardboard box on a rainy night. And I'll get in and look out of the window for you. Here I am inside, looking out of the window. Easier for me to see out than for you to see in, and that's deliberate. Gives you a little bit of privacy.
Andy Bales is Chief Executive Officer of Union Rescue Mission, the oldest homeless mission in Los Angeles and one of the largest such facilities in the U.S. The mission has served the city's downtown area for over 100 years.
We house men and women with children, and since October in this great economic downturn, we've begun to house two-parent families and single dads with kids for the first time ever. And seeing such overwhelming numbers that we've begun to house families in our chapel and in community rooms like this, in these Edar units.
In an interview with Supreme Master Television, Mr. Bales explained how Union Rescue Mission learned about Edar and began working with Peter Samuelson.
It was very interesting. Got a call from Peter Samuelson, and he let me know about this. I heard about it a couple times from a friend. He said, I have this friend. He's a movie producer. He's kind of an interesting guy. He really wants to talk to you about this Edar unit. It's a grocery cart that turns into a tent, and I wasn't sure about that. But then we asked Peter to bring one to the mission, and when I saw it, I thought, man, that's really interesting. And we tried it out. A 7-foot guy laid in it and had plenty of room.
The Edar has not only proven to be an important device for assisting those living on the streets, but also an invaluable aid to the Union Rescue Mission's operations. When testing the Edar, another of its advantages became apparent, as Mr. Bales explains.
We decided instead of giving our Edars out on the street, we would use them inside the mission to provide some privacy and some comfort and a feeling of safety to the families. And it's really worked out well. Each family feels like they have their own little bit of private space inside their Edar. They're comfortable, they're warm, and it kind of affirms people's dignity instead of having them sleeping out on a cot in a room full of people. That's what I like best about them.
For a variety of reasons, some homeless are wary of approaching established shelters for assistance. The Los Angeles Homeless Services Coalition says that 1 in 5 homeless people suffer from varying degrees of mental illness, which often causes feelings of isolation. EDAR units are being distributed through Los Angeles County-based homeless organizations such as the Union Rescue Mission, Midnight Mission, and the Venice Community Housing Corporation, to name a few, all of which have established ties with this segment of the homeless population.
It's a way of building trust, and I think the philosophy is that the Edar could be used that way. Hey, I feel a little bit better about myself. I got my own Edar, And if you get somebody feeling a little bit better about themselves and comfortable, they might actually take a moment to think, my life could be different if I actually went in and got some help. Or it could be a bridge to get them to say, I'm going to give life another try.
We sincerely appreciate the efforts of Peter Samuelson and everyone else at Everyone Deserves a Roof for helping our homeless brothers and sisters. We would also like to give kudos to Mr. Eric Lindemann for designing the innovative Edar shelter. Please join us next Sunday on Good People, Good Works for part 2 of our program on Everyone Deserves a Roof. For more details on Everyone Deserves a Roof, please visit www.edar.org. Thank you, kind viewers, for joining us today on our program. Up next is The World Around Us, after noteworthy news. May we always consider the comfort and welfare of others.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/GPGW.